Ah, morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the truck driver, the taxi driver, the food delivery driver, the round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to every single good-hearted, clean-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Listen up. We're going to start out this morning with a song from, I told you, Amari Returns, right? When you listen to this song and tell me what you think about it. And I hope that they don't block my video because if so be the case, then, but I don't know. So anyway, this is Amari. We're talking about Amari. Nico, you mash up my life. Gully Bop Amari. Amari, they will make everybody laugh till them weak. Amari, the person who they said she not gonna make it in the business of music, but she's more like entertainment for social media. Well, watch this. And running your mouth about Amari. Bills not paid, house not clean. We're on there. And gossiping and running your mouth about Amari. Wait. Whoa, Amari. Wait there. What? And running your mouth about Amari. Bills not paid, house not clean. Yeah, we talking about Amari, but I still watch her. Watch it. Why you don't get a like? Amari. Listen, up. Dry throat can't make money talk. Every chop of money lying on a bra. And I make the money laugh. The man again suddenly in a sponsor. Send it to quick, she pull up blood like tampon. Go and say I'm gonna see it. Wait there. Word less than a sensor. Figure make me like sweet, really one car. Be a big bang, we a drop like junker. But when me a bust. Watch out. Yeah, be sitting, gossiping, and running your mouth about Amari. Bills not paid. Me not tell twice. No better from me. Lyrics are scratch up me mouth. They don't like a food. Wait. Where's that? What is that? Amari, I go on good? Yes, that's a no. Yes, that's a what? What is that? Okay then. Jane Anderson. Okay then. Amari return, my friend. Me not lie, me like it. Me like it big time. Actually, at the first time I actually hear Amari make a constructive song that I feel can go somewhere. That song is just a dancehall song, and it don't matter who did I sing it. If I heard it, I would have never thought it was Amari. See? But yeah, I said this before, a long time ago. I said, sir, the woman here is a marketing genius, pretty much like L.A. Lewis. Mad people. There's a thin line between what them said genius and insanity. Anyways, I did tell people before, say, Amari understand the business side of the thing. So she have all her little rights to all her little things them that she posts and these things. She very much about her copyright infringement and them something there. On top of that, I thought if she got with a good producer, she could actually make good music. And here you have it. She got with somebody that understood her style. This one I think it is, it named Money Laugh. Go look at the official video. I'll drop the link later. But go look on the official video. See it named Money Laugh. It out now. The video clean. Amari looks different. She look like she been taking care of herself. She look like she focused now. So I don't know what I go on. I did realize in the song though, she had talked something about shoplift. I think she's talking to Queenie. I wonder what she and Queenie have. But I don't know. Queenie is not one to hold her tongue. So anyhow she addressed Queenie in this for real, there's going to be problems. See? In the meantime though, it mad. Me not lie. When we see the preview, me say me I go do the review, Somebody said, don't the review at SouFLo, wait till the whole video drop. All right, so the whole video there. It bad. And I'm glad me never do the preview when I saw the review or the review when I saw the preview. But right now, yeah, Jane Anderson dancers present report to the dance floor. And if you notice, that's Shelly Belly. It gets no bigger than that. See? So them have actual real dancers in here. I think that is Amari's daughter, if I'm not mistaken. That's speaking in the beginning. She looked like Amari too much not to be her daughter. Maybe she can bring back Gully Bop. No, it would have been a good thing. We wish good for everybody, you know. But me see a video of Gully Bop the other day, yeah, man. Still a cuss people about up under their mother and all these things. So Bop not change. Gully Bop is not gonna change. So I don't know. Maybe that was just his time and we witnessed it and that was that. Don't dash where we're not dead. You already know how that go. Gully Bop might show up next week and show up with a big banger, just like he did before. You never know. That's her daughter, Seymour. It is. All right. Soji says, I can't say I'm excited about this track, but it sounds okay. I can tell it's Amari singing though. No, man, before she name sounds so good, man. Somebody fix the voice right. You know, auto tunes and all these things nowadays. Or maybe somebody just get her in at the right pitch. Maybe Sika did I tell her, say, no, don't, not like that. Sing it that way. Ha, ha. Yeah, like that. That way there. Not, you know, Amari voice did steal before. On the other songs, Nico, you mash up my life. You mash up my life. I love people. Howling Wolf, Nico, you mash up my life. Yeah, but yeah, man, I like it. I like it. What says you? What says you? I see a whole heap of laughing. All right, Amari have better songs than this. Really, Vicky Victory? What song Amari have a better than this? Please tell me. Please tell me. Vicky Victory says Sika is looking exposure. But you know the thing go already. Sika look exposure, Amari look exposure too. Sika is trying to be in the limelight, Amari trying to be in the limelight too. Sika have enough good song, you know. Remember, you know. Sika have enough good song. Sika have good songs with Vibes Cartel, actually. Seeing big song too. So I don't know. I don't find anything wrong with Sika working with Amari. I know them when if them throw a Queenie in the mix, it's just gonna be one of those things. You already know how the entertainment in Dirty Bungle. Veronica Girls, Dirty Bungle. You already know how the entertainment industry go already, man. Let me see. Songs don't sell no more just by themselves. The song them have to come with some publicity, some kind of something going on in the background, make the song sell and make the artist get bigger. You know, like from way back what alkaline tattoo him eyeballs black. He kept that image up for 2 years straight. Imagine that. Imagine having to go everywhere with black eyes for 2 years and don't ever forget to put it in because if you did, you would be exposed. And the man use it and him use it to him advantage. Look at Alkaline now. When Alkaline fly in and doing big concert, new rules, and then him have one in Miami this year and all these things. He did one in Miami and one in Jamaica. See? So, I mean, the gimmicks work. The gimmicks work along with the songs. What I always said though is you have to have a good song and then you put the gimmicks with the good song and then the rest is history. Me like this. Me like this. As we say, if it's not dead, don't dash it to it. Amari has reinvented herself many times. And now this is the new invention. This is the new Amari. And I like it. Me like it. So big up to Amari. Big up to Sika. And whoever else is involved in this project. I like the video. The video is clean. The video actually have real dancers in the video doing real dancing. So it's not like one of them things that where them put two girls in a bathing suit or G-string and them just there wind themselves. It was actually one of them kind of video there. It looks dancehall. It feels dancehall. It's not a trap rhythm and a trap dancehall. It's not a hybrid mixture of something else and dancehall. This is straight dancehall. See? So big up to her for that as well. She have songs like Alaska, I Pray, Nico, and many, many. Then you really feel like saying Nico better than this? Nico better than Money Laugh? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Nico, my opinion, I think Nico was a gimmick song that actually went out, right? Nico, you mash up my life. No, man. You're biased, Vicky. Vicky Victoria, you're biased. You're biased. You look like you have something getting sicker too. I don't know. But whatever that is. So here we are on this beautiful Monday morning, people. I don't have long. I have only 1 hour with you this morning because I have some early appointments, starting out with VA doctor appointments and these things. But telling you, I already say I'm getting my other eye surgery done, and that will be done within the first week, starting out the new year. Because I want to hurry up and fix up myself. You see? Boy, hurry up and fix up myself. I'm doing some self-maintenance. So I have this eye taken care of already now. I go do this one. So today I go to the doctor. Forget, them feel you up on them thing there and write down on paper how this feels heavy and that feels light and this don't look good. That's still working on these kind of things. And before you do your surgery. So I'm doing the pre-surgery stuff today. And then first week of January, I'll be on doing the other eye operation. That appointment is early this morning. So I only can give you 1 hour, right? But of course, I'll make up for it later on. So we're keeping the topics pretty much light this morning and then do something where there is an awareness. See, we have fun, but we also try to inspire, enlighten, educate, learn from you, and heighten awareness. Uber driving is becoming a dangerous thing, a very, very dangerous job here in the United States of America. I touch on this because I know a lot of Jamaicans that drive Uber, a lot. And I know a lot of Caribbean people that drive Uber, not just Jamaicans. Haitian, is a Haitian Uber driver. I think me like a shooting in my head back the other morning when I had my first eye surgery. And this man come pick me up and start drive through some dark back road where the place I'm telling him to take me to requires all main road. I mean, I asked the man, what we doing around here in these dark back streets? He might tell me about, it's the GPS that's carrying me here. I said, the GPS can't take you back here, man. That's not where we're supposed to be. The man stopped talk to me. So my mind now, I'm telling him, I'm power already. So my mind start flick. And I'm starting to think, oh shit, you're getting kidnapped. What if them try to take your organs? What if them try to go through everything? I literally take out the something I have it in my hand, sit down back at him car. I'm waiting for anything else to drop off. Anyway, I'm catching senses and find back main road. I'm tuck my thing and him carry me go which part him was supposed to carry me go. Real talk. But that Uber driving thing there is becoming dangerous. We're going to touch on a story that recently happened, which is another story about this Uber driving thing and send out a little awareness message to our people out there who's hustling for the holiday season, extra hard to get their money and these things. Vicky Richter says, and you're right, I don't like Sika because the way he's going about getting noticed if him have good songs. But Sika is already noticed though. And him already have good songs, Vicky. What you going with? All right, make sure you have a family member pick you up this time after your surgery. I sure will. And yes, I'm feeling same way SouFLo. All right, so we're talking about the Uber driving being a dangerous thing. That's why I'm on in time when you hear me say things, like shout out to the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi. It's dangerous out there on the road. It's dangerous out there on the road. But when you're picking up complete strangers and driving to destinations you have never been to before, that in itself is a dangerous thing. But now we are seeing all what we've been thinking could happen. There's one story of a lady who took an Uber. The Uber man dropped her to where she was going. As she got out the car, this is your destination. All right, thank you. All right, have a good day. She jumps out the car. My boy, I pull out him gun and just start shoot after her. And she had to run. The lady pick up, I believe she picked up like 9, 10, 11 shots. She ended up living, but her Uber driver was just having a messed up day in his own life and decided to target practice to the run, girl, run, run, run. And she running and ducking. And it's a heavy set sister. So she run and roll. And that's what she said. She said she was running, rolling, ducking, trying to do everything to not get shot. Well, she kind of heavy still, so it was a marksman because he never really miss. I think him fling out about 14 and she catch about 11. So he was on target. He was on target. We have to take serious thing, make joke, yeah, man. And of course, shout out to Mr. Vegas. We're gonna get into his story a little bit. I find it inspiring. We've had our spit spats words back and forth, but nothing but that. Seeing it's still always been respect. Mr. Vegas graduated from university, and we're going to talk about him and his furthering his education, looking beyond dancehall and all these things. Now, Mr. Vegas, legendary in the business. I've seen him perform many times before in many different places, and him always turn up the place, turn it over when he's done with the stage. That's a fact. Seeing yes, and the whole club mash up, the whole park mash up. I've seen him in parks, not clubs. All when him, I am blessed. The whole park gone a church. Big up to Mr. Vegas. All right, and yeah, and Amari. So that's where we are this morning. Before we do all that, though, with our two stories that are remaining, because we're running with the time. Where the Cranium performance was good. I never seen Cranium perform before, but if you look at the video that I did live vlogging this summer, Memorial Day weekend in Miami, Mr. Vegas on that big stage, on that big show, Best of the Best. When Mr. Vegas them came out, the place mash up. I seen fireworks, the crowd gone. These are things I use to judge an artist, how he control the stage, how he move the crowd, how he control the crowd. I've seen some of these new artists perform, and me say the only part of the crowd that really move is like the front that's right there in the stage in front of them. I don't know if I feel them friends and family members and what, but most of the crowd don't move. Every now and then the crowd give them a little strength and thing. But when man like Mr. Vegas them touch the stage from the front all the way to the back, and we are talking about our bicentennial park of Miami, thousands of people pack it from the front all the way to the back is rocking and singing and beer word for word. That's powerful, my friend. That's powerful. So we'll start out with Mr. Vegas since we're still talking about that then. All right. Mr. Vegas celebrates gaining his sociology, anthropology degree. And he's thanking everybody for those who assisted him, those who believed in him, and these kind of things. Dancehall entertainer Mr. Vegas is basking in success after becoming the proud holder of a bachelor's degree in sociology / anthropology and a minor in hospitality management from Florida International University, or FIU. The entertainer whose given name is Clifford Smith shared, that's my grandfather's name, Clifford Smith, shared on Friday that he graduated with a 3.9 grade point average. That means the man grades was up to par, way up. In an Instagram post in which he shared a photograph of himself at the graduation, the artist expressed gratitude to those who assisted him along his journey, which all began in 2019 when he earned his general education diploma, or GED, the equivalent to a high school diploma. So if you want to go to college, you have to have at least a GED here, which says you completed high school or high school levels of education and you're ready for the next step, right? So those who too late for you go back to high school and walk and graduate from 12th grade, you can always get a GED. It's a general education degree. Vegas stated in previous interviews that he did not complete high school in Jamaica, having dropped out of school at grade 9. So as a man who is a high school dropout that went back to finish up his education, even though he became big in another way, right? We have to celebrate them things because, again, if them did catch Mr. Vegas, I do something shady, I would be all over here talking about it. So now that we catch him, I do something good and something huge like this, leading by example, then of course, big it up. Subsequently, he says, I matriculated at Broward Community College and graduated with a degree in mass communication. Vegas noted that getting a taste of college life and ascertaining knowledge that he was not previously cognizant of increased his desire to want to learn more. That being so, He has applied and successfully enrolled in the Florida International University, which changed my major to sociology and anthropology, and then I minored in hospitality management. The Dancehall Act said for 18 months he had to apply himself to the fullest, even throughout the COVID pandemic and the challenging assignments that threatened to thwart his mission. Today, I'm proud to say that I did it, graduating with a 3.9 GPA, majoring in sociology and anthropology, and a minor in hospitality management is a statement that if you work diligently, your rewards will be great. The Brock It Down singer went on to acknowledge a number of persons who were instrumental in his academic success. It is worth noting that I could not get here without some of the greatest minds, and him big up Jay, him nephew, showed no signs of frustrations when I kept making the same errors on basic mathematics problems. That's me. Me hate maths with a passion. If you say 1 plus 1, I run left you. Because I don't want to go nowhere past 1 plus 1. Simple maths, me can deal with. When them start adding letters and all other kind of signs like yang sign and them something there is hieroglyphics for me. Me can't read it. Right? So he chuckled and said, when I cuss myself out for not remembering that 2 negative makes a positive. After Jay went off to university, I was fortunate to have Tracy, Imhotep, Stacy, Vanessa, Abondo, Sherrett, who prepared me for college and university studies. To them, I say thanks. To my teachers, especially Dr. Sammy, who was making a major difference in this world. I am a product of your patience, your knowledge, and your commitment to making your students succeed. In ending thoughts, Vegas described this chapter of his life as being great. At this time, he hinted that there are others or other things that he has left to accomplish in his life. Of course, I'm still young. And my whole heap of life left in him and whole heap of things to do, right? At this stage of the journey, the knowledge I ascertained is sweet like honey. However, my instincts to share is overwhelming. This means the journey will continue. So the next chapter will be more fascinating. Several persons gave him them big ups. One says, I'm immensely proud of you. Congrats. Fully bright, not fully dunce. Yeah, that way. That was Miss Kitty. I don't know, so Miss Kitty don't have a big degree too, and she stresses education a lot, amongst other things that some people might not like. But Miss Kitty, she big him up same way. And Etana and other well-known singers chimed in. We just give him a strength and say, big up yourself, Mr. Vegas. So with that, I'm gonna say as well, big up yourself, Mr. Vegas. The funny thing about when we gonna get degree and them think they come back on talk. Here are some people now. When I go on like say, school degree make you intelligent. School degree don't make people intelligent in my youth. School degree only make you smart at what you went to school for. Enough people go to school and have big degree and them are still dummy. And Vegas are one of them. And so yo, the comments are crazy. The comments are crazy, but you know how some of we do already. When you can't say, yo, Mr. Vegas, big thing, you can't get a compliment. Every time them try to give a genuine compliment, it choke them. Yeah. I kind of like what yeah, can't do it. Some people are just built like that, right? We're not built like that. We wish good for others as much as we wish good for ourselves. And we see Mr. Vegas doing this right here. It's a leading by example. It's telling others that you can do this too. You don't have to stop right there. So. And then later on in a life, you looked at as a has-been, right? Or you're out here trying to do a GoFundMe to pick up some money. This is the man diversifying and looking forward to his future. I went and looked this up. Come here and said, what can a sociology, anthropology bachelor's do? What kind of job you can get with that? Not to forget that he did minor in hospitality management. And with a bachelor's degree in hospitality management, he can actually go manage a hotel. And being Mr. Vegas, he can probably get in on the corporate level of managing one of the better, bigger hotels we're talking about, like in Jamaica or something. So it's not a bad transition to go from entertainer to hotel management and these things. That's the qualification that's required. With the anthropology and sociology degree now, he can actually become a community organizer or work with those types of organizations. He can also go into teaching and become a teacher. He can be a cultural resource manager. He can actually be a museum professional. He can also go into corrections and law enforcement and be a correctional officer at, not the correctional officer will walk the hall in the prison and check in at the prison cell them, but a correctional officer at a higher level, right? The one who oversees and manages all the ins and outs of these things. He can become an international consultant developer or be work with a company in international consultation. He can even become an archaeologist, amongst many other things. And apparently, he must live here in Florida. He gets to go to school and all that and complete his degree. So the world is his oyster at this point, right? I always tell people like this. I say, nothing wrong if you don't have a degree, but you need a degree or a skilled trade. People can't take those away from you, right? And I look at a degree as something like this. You know, when you go to a building that's very tall, 50 floors up to the top floor, your degree starts you off first floor. You just open the door and step on the elevator. As somebody look on the degree. Now, how far you go up with that is up to you. Saying so, big up to Mr. Vegas again, and big up for setting that example. He could have been involved in many other things, but he chose to be a part of something that's positive, something that's uplifting, and again, a shining example. Mr. Vegas, aka Indiana Jones. Yeah, Mr. aka Indiana Jones. Kaita Jai Empress says, last time I heard he was in the Pembroke Pines Miramar area. Could very well be. Enough, it's a lot of them that live down that side, you know. A lot of them that live down that side between Fort Lauderdale and Miami. A lot of them live down that side. Julie Tapper says, that's what I'm saying, 100%. Carrie Ann Notice says, what's wrong with saying congratulations to someone who succeeded in something? Hateful thinking, absolutely. And we have that problem amongst us. Some people just can't find it in themselves to just say something good. You know, they always have to be, yeah, but anybody can get degree. What's special about that? I tell people sometimes, I say, people in our communities, they normally get more of a big up. Figure do prison time. A man do 5 years of prison and come home from prison, and him get a welcome home party, and everybody look forward to seeing him and him back on the block or back home and congratulations and all that. You go get a bachelor's degree and they're like, so I'm thinking smart now? What? College don't make nobody smart. What your degree supposed to do? Can't talk to me around about no degree in a dog. When you come around and say, I talk to people normal. And so nobody, it's like they big up something, everything else, except for the positive things. But we've seen this, right? The last time I heard, he was calling a very alive man dead, accusing another man a murder. Why, Vicky, me don't know nothing about that. Don't mix me. I don't know nothing about that. Which alive man he was calling dead? Put me on to that. 3.9 GPA, he put the work in. Can't I drive? Me don't know a lot about that to know. Who did I call dead? I did the video about it. I remember him getting ushered out. And I remember, yes, I mixed up the go on the other day where something. Boy, anyhow, I know that's what I talked about this morning. It's congratulations to Mr. Vegas this morning, and big up yourself for leading by example. The last time I heard, he was calling a very alive man dead, rotting. All right. I put up structural buildings in New York City, BM. Let's take a phone call here real quick. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Morning, fam. What going? My back out fast enough.
Did a video. Remember when the man showed the other man and Big Vegas was yelling, look how you kill him. Look how you kill the man. You remember the video where you do SouFLo?
That
Remember good?
a while back. It was
A licensed firearm holder.
it was downstairs of
Shot another man,
yeah.
yes, and Vegas a ball out because you killed the man and the man left on the ground move. That was the last time me remember, okay? And then you tell me, so you don't mix me. I'm a good man.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Look how you kill the man. But check it out now. Even that make him look good now, cause here what? He was trying to prevent a situation. Okay, a licensed firearm holder and some man getting an altercation. I believe the man was a man of some stature. Got into an altercation. It was a building, I think that Mr. Vegas said him live right here, so. So I guess he had an apartment in that building. It's been a while. That one the old. He's done many more things since then. That was even before he got ushered out, right? After that, them did usher him out of the church there and these things. But yeah, them did shoot the man, Mr. Vegas. They said, look how you kill the man. But that's how it still. That's how we talk still. You know, you shoot a man and people are going to say, Jesus Christ, look how you kill the man now. Doesn't mean that we're pronouncing him dead. All right, y'all mix me up still, man. Y'all mix me. Well, on the businessman versus security guard that didn't want to open the gate. Yes, Sky Dry Empress. That's been a while. That's been a while. So, but big up to Mr. Vegas again for that. Because he did stand there and make sure that things never get too wrong. Yeah. But at the time, everybody was like, "Oh, Mr. Vegas now." I think we beat him, because I was probably saying stuff like, "Look on up in a people business. All him could have get shot to, and this and that." I don't know when we did I say. I forget what I said in that one, because it's been a while with that one there. Plus, me and him never did two the pan no good terms. We were going back and forth back then too. So, you use what you could have used still to say what you had to say. I just that. I just that. So we're gonna leave it right there. So again, big up to Mr. Vegas. All right. Thank you for leading by example. You could have be out here telling the youth them about be a chopper or do this and do that and the other, but you show them something different. So long time that we're now on to new and better things, and the man is a sociologist slash anthropologist slash what hotel management or hospitality manager slash. All right, it's the evolution is what you're looking at. Biggie Victory say you done him like gun. Me I go back and watch the video there after this, Me I go back, just because of this, me I go back and watch the video there after. Cause me sure me never did say nothing too good. But yo, sometimes some people say SouFLo. And then please bring back that part there, yo, please. You don't have to cuss, just bring back that part there, yo, cause and that me used to tune in for when me go to work all day, be a serious thing me here whole day. Sometimes me used to come home and every evening me tune in to you, me just laugh till me pop up. Sometimes me don't know me I make people laugh. Me just say stuff that come to me. And I guess the way I say it or whatever, so people did that. Them people that say me alienate them too. Dancehall people say me alienate them too. So, the new year is coming and we're going to get into some new things. Or should I say remix some old things. Because there's a part of us that we have subdued for quite some time. And we're going to start resurrect the part there again. Yes? All right. With that, I'm also going to be going live on the other channel, which is Hot Topics TV. So if you don't know about that one, now that one's going to be a totally different type of stuff. I'm not even going to talk like this when we're over there. You're going to feel like you're on a Yankee channel. But we can still vibe on that channel to different topics that have nothing to do with over here. So, all right? With that. All right. I like Mr. Vegas, though. Yeah, man, Mr. Vegas are good people, man. I don't have nothing bad to say about him. The only difference or discrepancy me and the brother had was when I said that when you have the spotlight, you're supposed to bring another artist up. And then you mentor them, you take them on tour with you, you introduce them to your audience, and then them do the same and bring somebody up. So brand Jamaica lives on. Don't wait till your spotlight is fading for you to start trying to draw for new talent. Because by then, nobody not really want to hear you. They want to hear the new hip happening, what's now kind of thing. And then somebody said something about who so and so boss. And I said, Mr. Vegas never boss nobody. which artist you can look on? And I said, that's Mr. Vegas artist. But Mr. Vegas answered back. And you know, the answer back was kind of answer back. I got called everything under the sun. I was told how dunce and uneducated and I am with my fly batty people them in my audience. Fly batty. That's what he labeled us and these things. But it's all good. It's all good. The other day, them I called me violence producer friend, and I said me I encourage violence in Jamaica, or me always side with the gunman. Them call me a gunman friend and these kind of things. And Mr. Vegas came to my rescue, but he did a trip still, cause he said, wow, the same, what him say, the same tongue them we used to praise you about as I lash you know, and these kind of things. Yeah, that's what it was. But nothing out of the way. Nothing out the way, right? Didn't he say you was a stripper too? Yes, him said me work on go-go club down in Miami there. Me used to be a go-go boy and all these. And I can tell you how that started. That started from Cargo. Cargo. I was a go-go dancer. And Cargo put it out that I was a go-go dancer. Me used to dance. But Cargo said, me used to dance a strip club for men. It was a gay club. So I'm saying, how did you know I was inside of a gay club? Then again, I said, people, I was a dancer, but I wasn't dancing in no gay club. I was a stripper for women, okay? But Mr. Vegas had a baby mother that used to frequent one of the clubs that I dance at. And threw me the backside of my face with me something like this. That's why he was offended, right? Because I was up there gyrating and doing my thing, and the thing did I do it thing, and them kind of something that we not talk about. But I Cargo put it out there, and when Cargo put it out there, me look for a wife, you know, and me say, babe, me I go run with this, you know, cause Cargo a good artist, you know. You see? And the same thing with the Amari, something me I tell him, me know how this work. Me say, babe, me I go run with this, you know. And my wife did a pop up, you know. Me say, me I go run with this, you know, because she said, I'm not, because she know what me doing, you know. I'm gonna run with this because me not hear nobody talk about Cargo, and I don't hear nobody playing his music or saying nothing. So throw him back in the limelight now. How we are gonna do it? We are gonna ride with the story. So yes, I was a stripper, but I wasn't in a gay club. How you know me did in a gay club? I actually stripped for women, not for men. And from the up to this day, enough boy when them checks claim them a disrespect me, them say stuff like move on, go from here, someone so and so, a real dandadan, real top man, and this and that. You is a little go-go boy from down in Miami, so hold your corner. And because people still believe it to this day. Remember, you know, when you put out them video here and them long, people only listen to like the first 5-10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, then gone about them business. So them not get to go through the whole material and know say, well, that's not really true. Them you SouFLo is trolling. SouFLo is trolling, but hey, if you say me a go-go, say me a go-go. Me not no problem with that. My confidence so high, you can call me anything. Call me, know where me is. But hey, I probably would have been a good go-go. I should have tried it. Yeah, let's get a dance for all times. Here stash, but let's get a dance for all time's sake. Well, I'll tell you a joke. The joke now was that I started getting contacted for if I could I do it for so and so a private gathering here, this and that there. Yeah, swear to God, woman from my audience started contacting me, but them want me come dance for them, and they'll pay this much and that much. I'll offer upfront payments and these things. So it was funny. It was it was fun. But show me the drop off a shape on them something there. Yeah, my tongues never look good like I used to look one time and them thing there. So, you know, I didn't want to look like a broke stripper or like somebody grand uncle that was trying to make a comeback or something. So I just stay in a million. I couldn't do it. But if you say if the body did ever right in a shape and six pack good and everything like that, you never know. I might have been vlogger stripper slash OT slash traveling therapist slash stripping in Texas and Miami slash picking up my bag and my coins slash hey Me not kill nobody. Not unless they choke on it, but me not kill nobody. It would have been an honest living. Enough people, enough people co-sign the foolishness, cause I hear enough of them now. SouFLo, you have nothing to be ashamed of here because enough people strip and use it, pay for them education and make something good out of it. And as far as we can see, you never come out to nothing bad. So big up yourself same way. So, so people them not even care if you did a stripper. If anything, them did like me more. Cause them say, rotted. Him have a next side to him that we don't know. I want to see the stripper side. I want to see what he's working with. So have two left feet. Him can't dance to save him life. How you tell? Am my two left foot them me know. But stripper no dance. Stripper no dance, stripper just wind up. All you have to do is wind up, turn up in a one place and wind up. Find all a big fatty in her room and wind up on her. A bear screams and money, all our paycheck gone in your drawers. And these kind of things. You don't have to do much as a stripper. It's not coordinated choreography, right? It's just throwing weights, rotating and gyrating, and these kind of things. Every now and then you long out your tongue sometime and wiggle around your tongue so and look crazy upon the girl them and these kind of things like you're wild and ready and sitting at them. I put on my elephant trunk undies, my elephant trunk tight pants them. I call them thing them mantees. Cause them look like panty, but a panty for men. Their name is mantees. Put on your mantees with the elephant mouth trunk in the front. Yeah, and drop your junk in the trunk. And just start swing around it, son. What? You ever see them big woman that when I have man since them mother drop them on earth? Them toasty in there. They doing all kinds of things. You in there, you hear the stripper, ow! Our hand gone some places shouldn't go. She want dry him wet. Some of them ready mouth of water. Put something in it in there. Uno woman know. Uno know. That's why my wife got talk about where's something name before you get married? Yeah, and your girls' night out is this is your last night. Enough of them upon them last night. Well, girl, do it. And her friends be encouraging her to, girl, do it. You seeing his body? Oh my God, do it. This your last time. You are committed to one teely wheelie for the rest of your life after this. Go ahead, girl. And then in there, the beer madness. Yeah. So night before a wedding, you don't do no bachelorette party, nothing. It is not okay. It's not welcome. What we are gonna do is you and your girls, I'm gonna sit down and have a drink and reminisce about your play life. Cause after this, a serious business. But don't and for those of you who are about to go get married, no bachelorette party. Me just I warn you. If you want to, then by all means go ahead. That's no say. Oh, so just said, let me excuse myself from the live, bro. The females want preview. No, soldiers, not. Me I tell us that body drop off a shape, man. Right now, a beer fix up a go on. Beer fix up a go on. Last week, for the first time, I actually worked out every day of the week and watch what me eat for last week. So let's see if we can do it again this week and the next week after, and then we'll start to see some results again. See? But right now, you're not gonna look too right. If I ever, the whole of this mash up in here. So, women are rough when it comes to male strippers. They bad them up. Boy, me not know enough stash. You woulda know. Hear Vicky Vicky about dance. All right, me I give you a little show. Wait there, hold on. See that? Hey, yo, me mother. I have children that watch the show, you know. Next thing, my 14-year-old, I watch the show and I talk about, oh my God, Dad, no. I put on one pants the other morning and I'm going to drop them to basketball training Saturday morning. I hear my youth, him, about, Dad, please don't wear those. Please. I was like, what? Please don't wear what? It's my house pants and I'm not getting out the vehicle. He was like, nah, but please don't wear those. Those are the pants the 14-year-old girls wear at school. Please don't. The man said those are the pants that the 14-year-old girls wear at school. And to tell you the truth, when I buy the pants, you see, the pants, the legs were long because I'm tall, so I said the pants fit good. But in the crotch area, it did short. Like, you know, it's meant to be worn on the hips for a female. So I kind of feel in my spirit say, the pants I don't feel too manly, you know. But through me buy it already, I tell myself, so you know what? I'm going to wear it in the house. Because I like the material. It's like a thick cotton kind of soft material. Let me say, yeah, me I wear it in the house. But as soon as him see me in it, Dad, can you drop us to the basketball community center? But please don't wear those. Don't wear what? I hear my daughter now, she's like, I like those. That should have been my next. Yeah. Because if an 8-year-old girl like it and a 14-year-old boy, I tell you, please don't wear it. That's your warning right there enough. So me not gonna wear them again, me I'll get them away. And hopefully a skinny pants for adults. Yo, it in the crotch area, it's short about so everything up a front. It does squeeze up the whole of your business and does present it so. So I already knew I couldn't wear it outside. Try on, man. Parenting is another thing. Anyhow, listen, we don't have much time, so let me finish up this morning. So there's a story that went down about this Uber driver. See, we have to switch gear. Story that went down about the Uber driver. Uber driver that was fatally stabbed by a man who decided that he was going to kill somebody today. That's it. No other reason other than that. I listened to this lady's mom talk, and her mother says her mom has cancer, and she is her mom's only child. And her mother said she is who pays my bills, takes care of me every single day, makes sure I'm all right, blah, blah, blah. And she was also about to start her master's degree program. So, and she was doing this Uber stuff to be able to afford gifts for family members for the Christmas holidays and some nice things for our mother and pay for school. See, sometimes you have to listen to your kids or else you become a laughing stock. Yes, yes, yes. But you know, they're getting big and you get whole when you reach the part where they're like, drop me down here. Don't take me all the way up to the school. Drop me over here. I'll walk the rest of the way. I shame them. Shame me no, they don't want nobody see you and them together. So look out for that part. Me not reach that part there yet, but I've seen people do it. Some of my friends used to do it. Drop me down here, mom, and then walk, come up to school. Me not reach that yet. Them, I go to their games. I'm in there. I'm present. Their friends come around and introduce themselves to me. All that other stuff. Me say me there one football game the other night. My son Jaden, him, one little white girl come. And she have on one little piece of shorts and thing, one of the kids that I've been telling you about. And she, out of nowhere, reach out her hand and introduces herself to me. And I thought that was weird. She goes, hi, Mr. Mackenzie, something, I'm Jaden's friend. And I says, okay. But me stuck. Me didn't know what else to say. All me are thinking in my mind is, if that boy ever, you know, ready for them something there yet, youth. All right. All right. Let's do the Uber story and get out of here, please. Patty Barnes says, oh, yes, especially if your car is not up to par. Forget it. Yes, if you're driving a beater, a poop pot, then why you drop them way down a road? Mm. Me used to ask my daughter if me smell like me piss me. If me smell like me piss me bed. You're elder. You're not, yes, mommy. Bend down and hug you. Yeah, I'm like, okay, who are you? I'm Jaden's friend. But Jay said it was just his friend though, not now go on. See? I'm trying to keep my teenage boys away from that type of stuff. I don't want no grand picnic early. I don't want none of them go breed nobody daughter and none of that stuff. Plus, it's gonna mess up their own life. Cause them have things planned. I mean I plan with them and I'm supporting their plans. So we don't need nothing. No young pum pum come derail the plan. And next thing you know, him over there to turn teenage father and stuck and these kind of things. Just too much more on his plate. So I'm trying to keep them in line for now. If I could get them past college, then the rest is up to them. So that's what me I work on now, right? A New Orleans Police Department employee moonlighting as a Uber driver. She was a New Orleans Police Department employee. She was moonlighting as an Uber driver. She was stabbed to death in the parking lot of a Harvey motel Thursday afternoon by a person named Joe Lapinto. Said, I just wanted to kill somebody. That's the police asked him enough. The police said, why did you do this? He said, I don't know, I just wanted to kill somebody. And then filmed the aftermath and posted it to social media. He actually went live while he was stabbing up the woman. Went live while he was stabbing her up. And he posted it to social media. Of course, it was taken down immediately, but Yolanda Dillon, 54 years old, a 10-year fiscal budget analyst for the NOPD. She was picking up a fare or a customer in New Orleans for a trip to the Harvey Motel. Now, Brandon is 29 years old, and he told them that he just woke up on Thursday morning and decided that, today I want to kill somebody, see what it feels like. He apparently planned to kill the first Uber driver he encountered, but he realized that he needed a ride back to the place that he was staying. So that's why I never killed the first one. There's a lesson in that. You see, for those of us are you out there who are doing this Uber thing, can you imagine? You just walked away from death simply because this crazy person actually forgot and thought, oh, no, I'm not going to bother killing this one because I'm going to need a ride back. So if I kill this one, it's going to be alerted and I can't take no more Ubers back and forth. So I'll catch the one that's about to drop me home. So I'm go about in business, conducted his business, did whatever he was doing, and then called Uber again when he was ready to go home now. Right. Now, when she came, that was it. Her fate was already selected by this man. So if you're asking if driving an Uber or public transportation, taxi, Uber is dangerous, yes, it is. This isn't the first story that I've done like this. If you check out Hot Topics TV, my other channel, I covered other stories similar to this. So she was providing a ride back to the travel lodge in Jefferson Parish when all this happened. The youth said that the lady was stabbed to death before dropping him off, and then he just walked back to his room. That's it. Him do the stabbing and just come out and casually walk back to his room. It took place inside of the vehicle, and the medical report says that the first stab rendered her immobile. That means she couldn't move after she catch the first one. She didn't even probably wanted to run, exit the car, run out, and couldn't do it because she couldn't move. The first one did the job. She was paralyzed from that one. He says, listen to this part. They asked him, how did you pick a victim? Why her? Do you know her? Do y'all have a history? Do you know any family members of her? Maybe this is a reprisal, some kind of retribution, something. He says, no, I didn't pick her. Uber picked her. This the man answering up. Why did you do it? I don't know. I just woke up and felt like I want to see what it feels like to kill somebody today. How did you pick her? I didn't pick her. Uber picked her. Mad world we're living in, you know. A lot of crazy people. Listen, there's a lot of people around us, clean clothes, mad people. And I want y'all to be careful, okay? Maybe I'm extra paranoid, but I would like if you become extra paranoid too, because it's necessary. It's a necessary survival skill to be in this world. See? He's now being held on second-degree count and held without bail. And of course, you know, the judicial system is going to do its thing and try to send him away. I hope they send him away for life.
A pedestrian was struck and killed by a vehicle on Power Boulevard, just a few blocks.
All right. I hope they send him away for life. A person that should never be among civilians again. But let me end this video this morning by saying this. We laugh, we talk. Something serious, sometimes it's not. Two things. One, always support your own and always bet on you, right? That's starting off with the Amari something. Where none of us are perfect, we all have our quirks and our weirdness about each individual one of us. So, but that's what makes us who we are, right? On the other end now, for the people them out there that are going to be navigating the landscape, whether you are Uber driver or moving around strange people or whatever, you know, your work carry you out and bills have to be paid. Be extra careful out there. When you go to the grocery store, have your head on a swivel, especially those who live in the US. When you go to the grocery store, have your head on a swivel. Stop going to the store, go walk around and wonder, and go on like you're lost in there, all right? And walking past killers and don't even know it. Notice who's around you. Pay attention to your surroundings. And also be careful. If you drive Uber, take every customer as a potential danger because that's what happened here, right? With that said, have a wonderful day. I'm off to go do my medical stuff, and then we will catch up tomorrow morning if God spare my life, right over here, so on SouFLoTV. All right, one love, walk good, peace.